Hi, welcome to the Jeff and Jerry Show. My name's Jeff. I'm the Borough Manager of Mount Pleasant, and my co-host...
Jerry Lucia, Mayor of Mount Pleasant.
Jerry, you and I spend a lot of time working with different organizations in town. BDA is one of them, and recently they've announced some exciting news for all the businesses in town.
I believe it's going to be a multiple expansion of the BDA and their programs that they are working with. Yeah. And this year, Ed will explain it to us today, and then everyone will know.
Yeah. For those who don't know what the BDA, sometimes we use terms like BDA. Yeah. That stands for Business District Authority. And a lot of communities do not have a BDA. Some of them have something called a BID, Business Industrial Development. But ours is a Business District Authority, and they pretty much do a lot with the businesses, promote the businesses, help the businesses through different programs and seminars. And this exciting news about an app is just the tip of the iceberg as far as new technology right now.
Oh,
and shopping.
Is.
And shopping.
I had to put the app in my phone right away.
Yeah, I know you. I watched somebody else do it for you. Yeah. But you mentioned a guy named Ed Christofano, who is president of the Business District Authority in Mount Pleasant, along with some other titles.
A little background on Ed. He came to town and took a challenge of buying this building, putting in the drugstore, and putting in a restaurant and a little deli, and he's a
multi-millionaire now.
He's very aggressive.
And I think we were at the beginning of that birth of him in the borough of Mount Pleasant. That seed that started to flower today.
Well, yeah, we sat with him when he was looking at the building, and it took him about 5 minutes to make his mind up. Yeah.
Well, let's bring Ed in here. There's some promotional material, and maybe Ed can describe a little bit about the promotional material first, and then we can talk a little bit more about how the app works.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you for coming down today. And you're right, we have a lot of history together. You guys were the first ones that got me into town to show me what Mount Pleasant had to offer. So it's been a very good run so far. We look forward to keep going. This app is exciting for the BDA. It's the first in Westmoreland County. It's the first in the state of Pennsylvania. We did the research on it. No other business district authority is doing this. And it was our initiative to come up with a complete program from A to Z. Everything from the building, the installation, the design, the application, filing the program with the Apple Group and Google, so it's downloadable to the smart devices. And then we also followed it up with the marketing and the education for the public. So it's a complete program. So that's what I want to go over today a little bit for all the consumers so they know how this app works on their phones.
Okay, so the initial thought of the app, is it because of the trend in shopping today? You wanted to bring that more to the hometown. I mean, all the major chains do it and all the big companies do it. But what was the thought about bringing it to downtown Mount Pleasant?
It's multifaceted. You're right. It was designed to help all the businesses in the business district. It is a large expense for any one business to do it. However, as a band of businesses together, this was not rocket science. This made perfect sense for us as an organization to head this up. It was also designed to help lead with technology. If you notice, everybody has a smartphone now. Everybody is looking at their phones more than they are looking at roadmaps, or they're looking at print material or brochures. A lot of our youth are using cell phones as early as 5th and 6th grade. I know my son has a cell phone now. So it's the trend, it's the change of time. So we as the BDA felt that the app was going to put us in the forefront and be the leader in this whole program.
Before we get into it, your thoughts on downtowns then, storefronts, the idea of a walkable downtown. Is it going to be something that is a dinosaur in the future? Is it going to be something that still is going to be viable but needs to be tweaked? Apps like this don't help people walking into stores and people walking downtowns, though. Am I correct on that?
I think this app is going to surprise you a little bit, that it's going to expose what Mount Pleasant has to offer in one concise application on your phone. So it's going to show everything that's available. I think when the construction project is done in Mount Pleasant, along with this app, along with some new energy and everybody getting behind the program, I think it's really going to be worth its weight in gold. I do.
Well, the one thing I know about apps or websites or Facebooks, you can bring people to whatever you want. So you could create a coupon on the app and say, redeem this coupon in store only, which would get them to come into the store.
Absolutely, and that's one of the caveats with this program is we're able to do the coupons to drive them and bring that foot traffic into town. And hopefully they spend the whole day shopping in the shopping district is what we really want to go after.
Okay. Jerry, you have any questions before we
Oh, no,
start?
you're doing a good job.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do you want to talk a little bit about? I know your brand. I know the branding is always important with us. We talk about that all the time. So you want to look at the brand now and the advertisement and what people can look for?
I'm going to step over here and just show you what we have. First of all, this is the new logo for the program. It's called ShopMP. These are door decals that are in all the doors and windows of the businesses that are in the business district. And that's the whole point of this program, is to represent the businesses within our business district. Some people have already commented, why do we not have Applebee's and Walmart and Dairy Queen? Well, they are not in the business district, and we only represent as the authority those businesses within our business district. So,
Okay, I got a question. If a business was just on the outskirts, they could or could not be a member of the BDA at this point.
well, the BDA is not technically a membership. It's the assessment of taxes on the properties within the business district. If they wish to advertise on this app, we do have a separate fee schedule for
Okay.
them. However, it is if it's not in competition with somebody already in the business district. So our priority is to represent the business district, businesses first, and if there's a business that is not represented in our district, then we will go to the township borders and bring those businesses in. So this is the door decal that we have at all of our businesses. Of course, you're going to see these coffee mugs around town, and you're going to see these small little register stanchion signs. These are miniature billboards, as we call them. So as you're checking out at the registers, as you're doing your transactions at the counters for the businesses, or making an appointment at your local chiropractor, you'll see this information, and it's going to intrigue you to download the app because there's going to be a lot of special offers and deals on the application, so they can take advantage of. So these are some of the marketing materials. In addition to that, we have these, this was a really cool idea. These are little Post-it notes. So as you as a retailer, like I'm a retailer, so I would want to communicate to everybody, download this app today. I would tear one off and put it on their receipt or put it on their appointment card or a newspaper or something that they're purchasing, so they're communicated to download the app. So the more people we get to download the app, the larger it grows by volume exponentially, and then it also enhances the different deals that are going to be forthcoming on the app as well.
Now, we just came off of a campaign with Walmart in Mount Pleasant, and they had a national campaign for downloading their app, and their employees could win money, whatever Walmart had the most downloads of their app.
Correct.
And we actually supported that relatively 2 or 3 times. I think we were down there with them. Is if somebody would download the app, do they get anything for that at this current time because they downloaded?
Not at this time. We're in stage 1 of the rollout. Our goal was to get it rolled out, get it up on the platform, and get it moving. And then as we progress, we're going to have different versions like 1.0 or 1.2, and as we go up. So there's going to be other features like that coming. Right now, it's just a sheer aspect that when you download the app, you are going to get coupons immediately. So you have to go through and look at those business coupons. And what I did today was I set up an emulator so you can take a look at the app and we can kind of walk through it together. Okay. So would you like to do that?
Sure.
How many have gone on the app so far?
Since we released this on Monday at our unveiling for all the business owners, which was a separate private meeting for the business owners, to today is Wednesday, 50 downloads have happened. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot. However, we only had about 50 people in attendance that night. So we know that every one of those business owners there that night downloaded it. It's going to be hitting your show today, obviously, and the other publications this week. So we're going to see it really ramp up here.
And it's early. It's early.
Absolutely.
I would think that at the Glass and Ethic Festival, there's going to be a big promotion for the download of the app because you're going to get people from the tri-state area.
Correct.
And anybody can download the app. That just brings them to Mount Pleasant.
And one of the things we're doing in reference to the Glass Festival and the County Fair and Mammoth Park Days and the Fireman's Festival is we're going to have tables set up. We're going to be working with our volunteers from Mount Pleasant Area High School. They're going to come work the tables with us and help individuals download this app that might not be technically able to do it, and help them get it on their phones and explain how it works.
We have July 3rd festival. It's a music night.
So we can actually do it there as well at the gazebo. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're always there.
I'm always there. Yeah.
Well, he's there for a reason. We're getting close to the end of that.
We are getting close.
I know.
I know. We're very close.
I wasn't sure what year.
Talk about the next.
But I think it might be this year. How long have you been here?
This will be our 5th year.
Well, this is the last year then.
So then we'll have to talk about the next building you
Okay.
try to talk me into. Anyway, we have a lot of fun, the three of us. So this has been a good relationship. So let's talk more about the app. I'll show you how. It
Okay.
works. Let's pull up some chairs. We're going to ask Rick to video in on us. Chair behind you.
Okay.
Okay. So the first thing first, and we do not have this on the screen, but I want to just talk to it. You can download this app by going to the Apple Store, by typing in ShopMP, or by going to Google Play. Depending on what device you have, Apple phones use the Apple Store, other devices use Google Play. So you would type in ShopMP, and you're going to see this logo come up, and this is the logo that's going to go onto your desktop. So this is the brand that we are establishing with this whole app. You'll download it to your phone, and then you'll be able to use it immediately. When you go into the app, it is a free app. When you go into it, it's going to upload, and it's going to say ShopMP, a new shopping experience. And we are not able to demo it on the emulator, but I will tell you, we wanted to make reference to the Doughboy. We know how important the Doughboy is to Mount Pleasant. So there is an image of the Doughboy that comes up on the main loading screen. We wanted to pay tribute to our very historic town. So once you get into the program, the first page that comes up is this featured business page. And as you can see, it has a nice, clean, crisp photograph of the business or whatever logo they choose to load into the system. And we have obtained these from the businesses in the business district. We actually paid a photographer, part of our marketing campaign, to go to the businesses and take photographs to put into the website or put into the app. So when you load it, you get the featured business of the day. The featured business of the day is going to change each day. So every time you go into the app on a new day, it's going to be a new business referencing who they are, what their address is. It will have some quick buttons such as call this phone number, which is the phone number for the business, or visit their website. So we've done some back-end programming to make it more user-friendly for those that are trying to get a hold of the business for the featured business of the day. If we go into the program here at the very top, there is this 3 lines here. This is just a menu bar that pops up, and it gives you a little bit of direction in the app. Let's go to a couple important things right off the bat. I'm going to go to the important contacts. We wanted this to be a very friendly platform for users to have to know all about Mount Pleasant. So we did create a Mount Pleasant contacts page. Again, it has all the links for the phone numbers if you need the fire department, the police station, the BDA, the mayor's office, the library, different organizations. But we wanted it to be a very complete system as far as having all the important phone numbers for Mount Pleasant. On our next screen, we're going to go to the Events tab. The Events tab for the consumer is going to list all the different events that's going to be coming up in the Mount Pleasant and surrounding areas. We wanted it to be a community service app as well. We have community days in Mammoth Park. We have the Fireman's Festival coming up here. We have the Visitation Parish Festival coming up. So we will list these so everybody in town will know what event's coming up when. Referencing the 4th of July concert in the park on the 3rd, we'll have that on there as well as we get closer to July. Another feature is a complete business directory. Now this is a listing of all the businesses within the business district. So if I am visiting or if I'm a resident wanting to know what other auto repair places do we have in the borough, in the business district, you can go to the search and click on auto repair, and it's going to give you all the different auto repair businesses in the area. Just as a quick reference.
So if I click onto all businesses, it'll bring me up a list of businesses by alphabet?
It'll bring up a list of businesses. We'll do that for you right now. And this is a great example of the app and the photographs. We went with a high-resolution photograph for every business to put in the system, and they have the opportunity to put a little paragraph or just a description of what they do. Alexander's Pizza, for example, did not want to show the business outside storefront. They wanted to show their pizza. They wanted something a little bit different. It's all in what they want it to be, but it's a true depiction of their business. We're really impressed with the way this all laid out, because it just shows what these businesses have to offer. Maybe you've never been inside one of these businesses and you want to take a look at it. The candies at Brown Candies, the inside of CJ Wraps. I mean, it really has a lot of nice interactivity for the users. They get to see what the businesses is like as well. So this is a complete list of all the businesses, and we do want people to know this is the first initial rollout, so we are going to be tweaking it, making updates, and expanding it. Some businesses have not submitted in their descriptions yet. Some are in the process of website development, so we can add those as we go. Everything is changeable for future growth as we get into different versions. But this is all updated automatically. The user does not need to worry about that at all. So let's get into the real nuts and bolts of it here. Going back to the featured business of the day. If it is a featured business of the day, it will have a description about the business. And this is something that we're going to advertise. It's going to rotate every day, a new business. It's an informational screen. However, one of the options for this screen is it can also be a coupon or a deal. So let's say Rega Investigative Group is offering a deal. Buy one video camera session, get a second one free if you're trying to watch employees and employee theft. They would have a coupon on the screen. This example does not, but it would have a coupon on this screen that you would click on. I'm going to jump into another screen to show you more of what that looks like.
So if I see the coupon, do I download the coupon, or can I can't go to the businesses and have them they scan it. They can't go and scan it right now at this point because not everybody has scanners.
Well, not everybody has scanners, but we kept that in mind in the development phase.
Thanks, Rick.
We kept that in mind in the development phase. We actually have a solution for that in here, and I'm going to show that to you right now. I clicked on one of the businesses. This business is the Hub. If they were the featured business of the day, it would look like this on the screen. It would say featured business of the day, and it has this little button here that says, you want it? Click right here. We're going to click on that in just 1 second. But if I read the text underneath, it says $40 off any tux rental or whatever promotion they're offering. It gives the phone number and the website for the business. If I want to click on that deal, I would simply just press on that icon, and it changes to green, and it says, you got it, deal is saved. When you save a deal or you claim a deal where you get the message, you got it, it goes into your own personal file of all the coupons that you redeemed. Now there's a little bit of education here with this. If you notice, it has a dotted line around it to emulate or simulate a coupon. You have a choice. You can redeem the coupon right now, or you can redeem it later and go back to all the deals. If I redeem it later, it puts me back at all the deals that are on the previous screen. As you can see, we have everybody has a deal that's listed. You can open it and review what that deal might be. Since I claimed the deal at the Hub, I'm going to click on the very top here where it says Your Deals, and it's going to bring up the coupon that I redeemed for the Hub. I'm going to go back into that coupon to show what happens. If you go into a business and you're ready to redeem that coupon right now, you would pull out your phone, your smartphone, and you would go to your Deals section, and you can say you're ready to redeem the deal now. And what happens, another coupon pops up. All coupons, as you well know this, all coupons have disclaimers, what they're good for, what the rules are, the regulations, the expiration date as well. That's more this screen here, but it gives you right here at the top this very weird looking code. That's your coupon code. So if you go to a business, you're giving them the coupon code when you redeem it. Some businesses might let you redeem the coupon multiple times over a period of 2 weeks, let's say. Some businesses will be a one-time deal only for the coupon. So
can I?
It's important.
So can I go to the business, show that coupon on my smartphone, and have the business just honor that coupon because I showed it to them?
Correct. You can show them the coupon on your phone. It's their responsibility, if they wish or not, depending on their operations, to record the coupon code. But this coupon is a valid coupon for that business. When a business submits a coupon to our program, they are acknowledging our rules and regulations for the app, and they will recognize all the coupons that they've submitted to the app program. So it'll be on your phone. Now, there is a feature that you can print it down. We're living in the age of technology. We're trying to stay paperless. It's more good for the environment. So the business owners are leaning more toward, as long as I have that registration code, I will accept that coupon.
Okay.
So if I go back one screen here, I just want to show you one other piece. It has, when you go into the area Deal Finder on the app, this is a general user going in, there's 3 tabs here at the top. There's the current deals, your deals, and expired deals. The current deals are going to be everybody in the program that has listed a coupon deal that's in the business district. Once that expires, it will slide over to this bucket called expired deals. So that's kind of a bittersweet. You know, you want to make sure you're watching the deals that are on the app, because if you miss a really good deal and it makes your expired deal, you're going to be a little bit upset. So that's some of the buckets that are on this screen. So you have current deals, the expired deals that have passed, and then when you select an option, you get them into your private owned bucket called Your Deals, and you're able to go through and review them and have them accessible when you walk into a business to redeem them at that time.
Ed, this display that you just put on today now, this is what you did Monday for the group?
We, on Monday evening for the business owners, we walk through the back end, how they register, how they submit coupons, how that all works and deals.
Mm-hmm.
This presentation today is more what the general user is going to see when they download the app.
If I happen to be watching this and I know a little bit about apps, but let's just say I'm not that familiar with apps. Is there a phone number that someone can call and they could walk you through it? Or how does a person want to participate but just doesn't feel comfortable using the app?
Correct. We do have the phone number here at the BDA office. We are accessible with email as well to educate or return a phone call. When we do the download at our tents and our marketing programs at the
You'll do it for him there.
We'll have the students trained, so the students will be our hands to help the droves of people coming up to get the download to understand how it works. The whole program, we're proud to say this is all being brought to the businesses in the business district. They did not have to pay for this. This was completely funded with our limited budget as the BDA from A to Z. So it was a $20,000 investment to do the software development, all the marketing materials, get the licensing established with Apple and Google, upload it to their website, and as I said, everything is free for the consumer so they can download this program and use it on their iPhone today. It's ready to go.
You know, Jeff, I told you whenever we met with Ed the first time that he was going to buy this building that we hit a jackpot there. This guy was going to aggressively move Mount Pleasant forward.
Well, and to Ed's credit, he became president of an organization that was been here for a while, and it probably needed a little bit of an influx into some thoughts, and Ed brought that to the table. And as you see, you have to give him credit. He's taking the BDA to the next step, which is a good thing. It's a good thing for the town. It's a good thing for the businesses. And as I sit here and look at it, I got some ideas too that I want to talk to Ed about. But I think this is all good. I think it's all good, and I'm sure the watchers and the listeners who see the program and the people who on KVE who listen to us on the radio, they're going to be talking to their towns and their business districts and all that about this. And the chambers, maybe.
And Ed, you did use the Viking colors, red, white, and blue.
We had to. Absolutely, we had to. I do want to mention, being on the BDA, I took over for a great gentleman, Nino Rosati, who owns Nino's Restaurant. He was definitely a person to guide me in the right direction to get started, and in the short 4 years that I've been on the board, we've established our PARs, we've established a reorganization, we've dropped the BDA assessment tax to help business owners.
We reduced it.
We reduced it.
I just
Correct.
want to use the word drop.
Let's use reduced. We've come up with some different programs to drive foot traffic into the businesses, such as the Cookie Tour, which has been a huge success, different events throughout the season. Right now, the board of directors on the BDA are all volunteers, and we have 9 directors that are just wonderful to work with. So it truly was a conglomerate. It was just a pooling of all of our ideas to come up with this program. So I can't just take credit for it. Really, it is the entire board of the BDA. Everybody's had a hand in this, and the ideas were just flowing when we started getting into the nuts and bolts and how we can set this up. We're proud to say that the product is complete. We really tried to think of everything from A to Z to make sure we did not miss anything, and it has the ability to upgrade it. We're looking at doing video commercials for businesses. We're looking at doing different coupon options and advertisements. One thing that is going to be very interesting to see how this works is an immediate notification program with this app. It's called a push notification. Let's say Friday night, one of our restaurants is offering a buy one, get one steak dinner. It's a very hot item, very hot special. They can actually do a push notification, have their business name listed, and say, buy one, get one steak dinner, come now between 6 and 9. And that message will go out to all the users that have this program. So it serves as an immediate contact to those who have the app to get updated information right then and there.
Now, does it pop up onto your smartphone, or do you have to still go into the app to see if it's there?
It pops up saying you have a message waiting, so when you go into the app, it'll list that push notification. One of the other things to keep it well-rounded is if we have the unfortunate situation there is an emergency or possibly a tornado, for instance, we can communicate that through this app. As long as the individuals have the app, they'll get the push notification warning message, this catastrophe is happening. So it's a good thing to have that in there as well for just the safety of our shoppers and the general residents of Mount Pleasant.
Well, this is a personal comment. I don't know how everybody else, I don't know how Jerry feels, but since the most recent time, I would say this is one of the more exciting projects and programs that the BDA has come up with for a while. I mean, I'm not looking at only today, but I'm looking at the future. And so it is a program that can lead into more and more, which would also just benefit the BDA in future years. So hats off to you and your board. I think this is more than a home run. This is a grand slam, and I'm sure it's going to work well. I really am, and especially with all the other things that could be done.
Well, I'm just excited to think of what the next step will be. Because,
Yeah.
Knowing Ed and the committee he has working with him, there will be another step above this.
Ed, we're out of time, so we have about a minute left. Let's just wrap up with anything else you want to say real quick, and then with a phone number maybe.
Absolutely. So we want to remind all our listeners and viewers today, go to your smartphone devices, download the ShopMP app. You can do it through the Apple Store or Google Play. You'll see our logo that we've branded come up on your desktop. If you need assistance using this program, this app, you can call us at the BDA office at 724-547-0660, or you can email us at contact@montpleasantbda.com. We want our shoppers in this area to be enthused about this program, but it doesn't just reside with us as the residents. This is being marketed in all of Western Pennsylvania. We've actually taken out billboards, which I failed to mention, I'm sorry. Billboards, other marketing advertisements, so individuals that live in the Connellsville, Uniontown, Fayette County toward Pittsburgh, they're going to see this app and want to download it. So we really wanted to get people to come to Mount Pleasant. We're reaching just the Mount Pleasant area, and we're reaching beyond that to all the residents of Western PA.
Okay, well, thanks, Ed. And for Jerry, this is Jeff saying thanks for watching and listening to the Mount Pleasant new program, the new app, and the Jeff and Jerry Show. And don't forget to download the app.